What's up, y'all? This right here is my beautiful wife, my queen, my lovely, impeccable wife, Yana.
And this right here, this is my debonair, amazing husband, Isaac. Sometimes y'all don't see what's happening in these videos before we actually push record. You don't want to.
All right, so the topic of today, y'all, is don't put a limit on a limitless God.
Say it again.
Do not put a limit on a limitless God. Yes. You know, a lot of us are engaging in relationships, navigating the world, navigating life, whether it be through the job, whether it be with children, whether it be with your spouse. And you think that there's already a predetermined cap in terms of what you have the potential to accomplish in these relationships. And the reality is that when it comes to these relationships, when it comes to you engaging in whatever endeavor it is that you pursue, you don't know what your potential is until you pursue it. Mm-hmm. You don't know what the limit is until you pursue it. And so, again, don't put a limit on a limitless God, because God will bless you beyond what it is that you think that you're worthy of.
Yes. So let me make sure that you are crystal clear about your capacity. This is what I have told my children. At times I say, I need to come back and reinforce it in their spirit. Many of us are introduced into the world, introduced into our whole sense of how we see ourselves, what our self-concept is, how we actually see ourselves in relationship to God and everyone around us from a place of deficiency. Mm-hmm. You know, it's kind of like being automatically at a disadvantage. And so we don't recognize that, we don't realize that, and we're working with and walking with that level of consciousness all the time. And because we don't recognize and realize that, you want to have a higher level of financial peace. You want to have a higher level of marital peace. You want to be in a place where you can actually express yourself without getting so overwhelmed by everything that you either flip out and go off, or you actually shut down and go inward. You want to be in a place where you can actually express with confidence some of the deepest, most precious desires and passions that you have, and not be in a place where you're afraid to be able to speak that thing out loud, because people might look at you and say, girl, them days is over. You can't do that no more. Mm-hmm. You want so much. And oftentimes what we do is we put this limitation, and I will say unconsciously, because I'm just gonna keep it 100. There's some of us who do say, like, oh, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna happen. Mm-hmm. I don't even believe that. Right? But I would say that a great many of us, we fake the funk. Oh, I'm gonna manifest. It's gonna happen. I believe whatever. But our words do not really reflect what's happening in our heart. We really do not believe. We really do not have the confidence that we need. And it's okay to not have the confidence, but we don't have anything in place. There is no process. There is no system in place to help us to continue to create and cultivate the confidence that we need, to create and cultivate the skills that we need to engage in our relationship development, in our family kind of building process, and in our ability to be able to navigate work relationships and career decisions and so forth. And what I want to ask you today, as we get closer to the end of 2019 and we move into 2020, is where is your toolbox? Do you even have it near yourself? Is it near you? Is it in you? Is it by you? What does your toolbox look like? What are you using to cultivate and create the relationships that you need, the next level that you need? You're not getting any younger, and it's never too late. So stop putting a cap on your possibility. There is no limitation. God is an all-powerful, all amazing, and wonderful, awesome God. And if He said it, then it is so. And I've just been a witness to that in my own life, in the life of my family, in so many ways that, you know, we have to be more committed to the process than to the outcome. Yes. We do have our desires and our dreams and our visions, and we, you know, for those who are little control freaks and that kind of thing, we want it to line up just like this. And when it's not working, then we think, what's going on? Just keep pressing. Right?
That's true.
Just keep pushing. Just keep moving. Just keep going. But fundamentally, you need to understand and have a baseline foundation that there is nothing that is too big for God. And if you're one of those folks who are like, I don't even know about whether or not there is a God, I would just ask that you have the faith of a mustard seed. Just a little bit. If you just have a little bit. That's all that's required, and that's all that is needed.
Yeah, so again, y'all, don't put a limit.
Don't put a limit
on a limitless God. As always, y'all, stop playing and keep on pushing. Peace.